What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to episode 15 already.
Of the hard stuff.
Episode 15, we're flying. So once again with Bailey and Caleb, we'll hop right into it again. My week to pick.
What did you bring us?
I'll be honest, I cheated a little bit.
Kinda.
Yeah, I bought this last week specifically for this.
I say at least the intention was for the episode.
Yeah, it was for the episode. Then I saw it on my shelf sitting there all week, and I was like, I can't wait. I got to try it.
Who are you kidding? We got into this minutes after we finished the episode last week.
Yeah, that's true. I did buy it right before recording last one, and then
it helped with hockey.
Yes, it did. I'm pretty sure we drank it after hockey, but that's all right.
Either way.
So I have Skrewball peanut butter whiskey. To the Misfits, Black Sheep, and Skrewballs. Whiskey with natural flavors. That's all it says. That's the whole bottle. It's got a picture of a sheep. Hang on. Okay, so on the inside of the label, I can't really read it right now, but it does have the entire story of Skrewball. So once we drink this entire thing, we're gonna read this, and that'll be at about halftime.
So I want to put a disclaimer on this. We've had this before. Honestly, I think it was post-hockey, post quite a bit of drinking last episode.
Yeah, we were intoxicated. We were under other influences. Yeah.
I don't thoroughly remember the flavors, so this is kind of fresh.
All right.
Like I can't give it a pre-rating. I know it was fairly tasty, but...
we only had like a shot as well. It's not like we were pouring it over ice or whatever. And that's what we're doing today. No mix. No fuck all. It's just good. So... 3 cups, right? Yeah, 750 milliliters.
Do you remember what it costs?
Yeah, it was like $65 Canadian or something.
Oh, we're going up here.
Yeah. This is like the most expensive bottle that I brought on the show personally.
Yeah, actually, I think it's probably one of the highest right now, Canadian. So it's probably 50 US.
Yeah, that's what I would imagine.
Is it Canadian US?
Great question. It does not say.
Might say on the very front. I'm not sure.
California.
Okay, so US based. So probably $50 US.
You know what? We're almost done the bottle. We might as well just pour full glasses.
That's fine. You have to try and read this now.
That's okay.
So what does the label say? Because this is peanut butter?
Yeah. Peanut butter whiskey. So the story of Skrewball, it says, we didn't just create peanut butter whiskey, we perfected it. Skrewball began as a best-selling cocktail at our bar, a haven for misfits and black sheep, and we're not exactly unfamiliar with being the black sheep in the whiskey world. So this is a husband and wife team.
That's cool.
Steve is the guy.
Shout out to Steve.
He is a Cambodian refugee, so that's kind of wild. And Brittany, just a female entrepreneur, it says. We look a little different than your typical whiskey brand. Thanks for supporting our take on the American dream. So that's it.
Interesting.
So there we go. We just finished. Oh, Jesus, I just poured it all over the table.
It's not an episode without a mess.
It's true. So,
God forbid we ever get a nice table in here.
I think
by that time we have enough money for a cleaner.
We'll have to laminate it. So, first thing, smell test. I like that.
See, but when I enjoy this relatively sober.
Yeah, you pre-gamed a little bit.
I did a little, but
one of us had to drive us here.
To come into this, I don't know what would be more off-putting because it's very peanut buttery and it's kind of good, but then you don't want to drink peanut butter.
No, that would be gross.
I think this would be one you walk up to when you're hammered and it just disappears. I remember it goes down that smooth.
It is smooth as hell.
I must say that I'm drinking this out of my monogrammed cup.
That's nice. Where'd you get that one?
I don't know. You have to take that up with my wife.
Wow. A custom monogrammed cup. That looks incredible.
Yeah. Okay. So I had my sip. You had yours. What's your take?
I fucking love this thing, man.
I won't lie. I had some Kraken and Coke before this.
Okay. So
it was diet, but my drink of choice.
Yeah.
I would prefer this, I think, in the evening unwind on ice over almost anything else. Like it's very smooth. The peanut butter is not overpowering.
No, and even after you've had a little bit of sweetness, honestly, with the Diet Coke, so it'll skew it a bit, but it's not super punch in the face peanut butter.
It's not. It's very. I don't know. I honestly, I had toast and peanut butter this morning, and the smell just brings it in. But it's not an off-putting taste that you might think it would be.
No, it's not like that kind of thick taste. Like, it's not even a very thick whiskey. I thought it'd be a lot thicker when I first grabbed it.
Yeah.
It's not thick. It doesn't taste like when you have a spoonful of peanut butter.
I need to segue here for a second. Actually, I've learned something.
Oh, this is going to be good.
I don't know if it was YouTube, TikTok, whatever. Pick your social media. I am a very green hard liquor drinker. We're having fun with this.
Yep.
But I regret the episodes that we've forgotten ice and done risky on nothing.
Oh, yeah, that's a terrible idea.
Because I didn't realize there was a science to it that actually when your whiskey mixes with water / ice, it actually activates aromas and it changes the flavor profile a little bit.
Yeah, so a lot of guys will do what's called a whiskey press, which is just like whiskey, an ice cube, and a splash of water.
Yeah.
It's fucking incredible.
No, that makes sense. And like I can't remember where I did it. I watched it. I went home with one of the whiskeys. I might even been Canadian Club, which was awful. And I did like a little taster. It was like straight, okay, wash it out, mouthwash, whatever, garbage.
Yeah, as a press then.
A little bit of water, no ice, just on water.
Oh, yeah.
And it raised it from like a 2 to a 3.5.
Yeah, it does help a little bit even with the shit whiskeys. So like with a really fine whiskey, which honestly we haven't had yet.
Yeah.
It apparently makes unreal. I've only had a really good whiskey once. I'm just too broke to bring that for our show.
So shameless plug, any sponsor.
Yeah, any sponsor, Dr. Disrespect Bourbon, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so let's get back to this. What are you giving this?
I'm going to give this a solid like 8.5. I'm trying to get a little stricter on my ratings, but it's very, very good.
It is very good. It is not my favorite of all time. Like the Spice Box chocolate that we had a couple weeks ago.
Ooh, this is a close
It competes.
tie. I would honestly like to mix them.
They'll probably taste like a sundae and it'd probably be fucking unreal. But I think that's kind of where I'm at. I think I gave that like a 9 or so, and that's kind of where I'm at, like 8.5, 9 again.
So where does this come in as a straight on the rocks against Crown?
Now, Crown Vanilla on ice will always be my favorite drink.
Okay, I haven't had that.
No, you're right. I didn't bring the vanilla. We mixed with vanilla Coke. Well, maybe in 2 weeks. We'll see. But
no, but I'm intrigued.
Yeah, so I really like Vanilla Crown on ice. I don't like mixing the Vanilla Crown because it's a sweeter whiskey already.
Mm-hmm. But
that's my favorite. I'll give that a 10 no matter what. Okay. I'll give that a 10 even if it's not on ice. I don't care. It's fucking delightful.
Okay.
This, I give 8.5, 9, sits right there. Like it bangs a close second or third place.
Already, like it's chilled enough for me. It's on ice and I'm sipping it. And it doesn't taste, like there's no burn to it. It doesn't taste like
not
liquor.
At all. No, it honestly tastes like something you'd give to a kid.
Where did you get this?
That little shitty liquor store right across from my house.
Okay.
It was sitting. I didn't even go in there for whiskey. I went in there to grab some hockey beers.
Yeah.
And it was sitting on the counter. All it said was special edition, limited item. I read it. I was like, "Fuck it, I'll have that." And then my bill came out to $100, and I was like, "Whoa, what happened there?" But
no,
yeah,
I thoroughly enjoy that.
I haven't seen it since. I'm hoping they bring it back because this would be an easy bottle to go through in a night. Like not even with a friend. Like,
not even. But that's the brutal thing is like you bring this out with friends and it'd be gone.
Yeah,
everyone get their shot, gone.
Yeah, because everybody would want 2 or 3.
Okay, so sorry, mine was. I don't even remember what I said now. I'm gonna give it an 8.
Okay, you said 8.5, I think, but 8, yeah, right around there.
Okay, and you're going.
I'm going to go 8.5 because I think I like the Spice Box a little more.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
So there we go. We have our liquor. It's delicious. And before we jump into anything else on our list, it's not even on the list. This actually came to me from my dad who recommended it from listening to the show.
All right.
Just to throw this out before we forget, Mark Wahlberg has come out with a new liquor that he's endorsing, sponsoring. It's his liquor.
Yeah. Same thing that everybody's doing right now.
Exactly. And it's tequila.
Okay. I could see that. Like, I'm pretty sure he lives in California now, but kind of Boston guy.
I don't know how to say it properly. It's Flecha Azul.
I'm not even going to try and butcher that one.
Yeah.
I know Azul means blue.
Was co-founded with a PGA golfer, Abraham Answer. I don't know who that is, but he co-founded.
Okay, great. So there we go. We got a lot of exorbitant liquors we're going to have to try.
Okay, so hold on. I wanted you to try and butcher this. I highlighted it for you.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I would say Flecha Azul.
Okay.
Yeah. I took a Spanish class. I want you to know.
Did you fail?
No, I got an 85, actually. It was mostly
wow.
online.
Oh, fair enough. So, moving forward, still, like, I would love to get a hold of that one. And I've been trying. I've been looking to get a hold of Kendall Jenner's 818. Haven't been able to find it.
I think that one's going to be like an eBay exclusive now,
Yeah.
especially in Canada, honestly.
And I can't remember the name of it. Something I wouldn't mind trying. I think it's a tequila. Is Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul, like Breaking Bad.
Interesting.
They came out with one. Theirs is older than theirs, actually, like than the rest of them.
Yeah, I believe that because they've been around for a while. Breaking Bad's been around.
They have
for a
one
while.
that they push pretty hard. It's Dos Hombre or something.
Interesting. So we're gonna have to actually put in some orders. I think get some of these bottles in town.
I agree.
Screw
Fuck.
it.
Actually, what we should do is talk to some of our people. Be like, can your distributors get a hold of this?
Yeah, no shit. Campaign at the local.
It is what it
stores.
is. Dos Hombres.
So
Spanish lesson here. What is that?
two friends, by the way.
There we go.
Specifically male friends, because Spanish is a male-female language. There's different words for male words versus female words.
So anyone that's listening, if he's wrong, please light him up on Discord, Twitter. Take your pick.
We
Jump
don't,
into his
we
Twitch
don't
chat.
have
I
we don't have
care.
any viewers that speak Spanish. Let's get real here.
Yes, but I expect more from our viewers than our knowledge base combined.
No, I took a Spanish class.
One.
Whatever. Okay, let's hop into it. It has been, I don't know, maybe we slacked last week or if it's just been a fucking crazy week this week, but we got a lot on the list.
It's been weird though. Normally between I don't know, we don't use our Twitter as much as we should, but I get a lot of alerts from it.
Mm-hmm.
It's been like a quiet week. It's been lots of like people saying hearsay this, or did you hear about that? And
Yeah.
I jump online. It's like, oh my God, this happened.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been weird. So,
You know what? I want to jump right into one first.
okay.
Logan Paul. Have you seen this?
I think so.
So Logan Paul, a couple months ago, in amongst all this fucking Bitcoin stuff, all this, Pokemon cards have been taking a big leap.
Yeah. The 3.5 million.
Extremely valuable Pokemon cards. Mint conditions going for 150 grand Charizard, stuff
Yeah,
like
these
this.
are like perfect 10 first editions, hollows. Like these are going for
All
big
certified,
dollars.
etc. So at the time, he picked up an unopened box supposedly containing
Yeah, allegedly
certain
unopened
packs
box.
that can guarantee. The point of it was like the box that came from the manufacturer. It was like more or less guaranteed that you had certain cards in it.
Yeah.
So this came from a collector that it's coming out now. Spoiler alert! That there's changed stories on the backstory. It started at
After the purchase.
After.
Yeah.
It started at like 75 grand, which is underneath what it was supposed to go for. The latest seller said he had it certified. He bought it for like 150K. It might have even been higher than that. There were 3 purchases before Logan approached it. And at the prime of his online art buying, all this crap.
Yeah.
He jumped on this small box of Pokemon cards for 3.5 million.
Yeah. So totally blew every other offer out of the water, basically.
Yes. But here's the thing. It was guaranteed that if this was minted proper, it would be worth way more than that now. It was honestly a pretty sound investment. And the bit of backstory to this is when this came out, he put in the legwork, flew out to get the box, jumped on a plane, flew out to get it certified and quote unquote insured by the...
Interesting.
I can't remember what it's called. It's the U.S. baseball card.
One of the collectors.
Top of the top, known for cards.
One of the collectors' companies.
They certified it.
Okay.
So then 2 days ago, this box has been kind of under fire. They're like, it doesn't quite line up with the stuff at the time. There's a little bit of odds and ends here. And he said, fuck it. He opened it. He's like, okay, I want to know.
Yeah, I heard about this.
So he cracks it open. He opens the top. It says Pokemon. It looks right. They kind of hold up references. But there's little things that are off. The corners are kind of rounded. The cardboard looks a little cheaper. And so they're like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. There's a clip of this if you want to look it up. Anyways,
Oh god.
he opens it up, he takes it out, and they feel it, and it's kind of flimsy, and they're like, fuck, it's fake, it's fucked. And then everyone's like, I don't know. I'm honestly, I think my opinion of it is it's for YouTube. They're like, there goes 3.5 mil. Fuck,
Yeah.
fuck. Oh my
Yeah.
God. But
Playing it up a little
they
bit.
crack open these packs and it's full of G.I. Joe cards.
Yeah, I heard that. Like, I read the story. I haven't seen the clip. $3.5 million in G.I. Joe cards, worth I think $35 or something. It said.
If that.
Yeah.
So the whole point of this though is every fucking headline I've seen, Logan Paul loses 3.5 million. Logan Paul 3.5 million. 3.5 million in the toilet.
Yeah.
Fuck Pokemon 3.5 million.
Yeah.
It has not yet been guaranteed. Logan Paul put out a post confirming fake. He did his video. Blah blah blah. It's fake. A lot of people, because of how he flew out at the start, seem to think a major amount of this, if not all of it, though, is certified and insured because it was guaranteed. So by paying for that service, it covers that value. So to come out fake isn't actually on him.
Yeah, no, he didn't lose 3.5 million. There's no chance.
That's the big upset. Even himself, he said there's 3.5 million gone. But
no, I think if he was to actually follow his quote unquote insurance policy through the collector's company,
yeah,
I'm sure he's not going to get the whole 3.5 mil back, but he's not going to just flush $3.5 million. It'll be very close to a payout.
I think that's very much clickbaity.
100%. And it's not like he hasn't been clickbaity before.
No.
With Japan, maybe?
No. Stay away from that.
Okay. So we'll leave it there. Even if it turns out to be fake, even
it is guaranteed.
Well,
G.I. Joe cards.
But even if like his insurance policy doesn't really follow through, even if he does lose the total 3.5 million, I'm sure the money that he's making on these YouTube videos, he's getting impressions on every tweet he puts out. He's getting impressions on
huge for his publicity.
He's making money. It
Like,
doesn't
not to mention,
fucking
like,
matter.
Because of what he did with these cards. Like, I can't imagine what it honestly kind of does to his NFT portfolio. He's a major celebrity in that area.
Like, he made money. It doesn't matter. You like Mr. Beast spends money to make money. Logan Paul spends money to make money. Like, these guys have such a ludicrous amount of money that losing a couple mil probably made 5.
Okay, we're gonna stay on this then. I don't know if you've seen it on the whole thing with this. Logan Paul has been pushing like his New Year's resolutions.
No, this is gonna be good.
Do you know what his biggest one is currently?
This is gonna be really good.
Apparently, according to whatever speculation, TMZ and Logan Paul himself, he has not been paid by Floyd Money Mayweather yet.
Not surprising at all. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, how do the rich stay rich? Honestly.
Well, when you carry around $1 million in your backpack as a publicity stunt.
Yeah. I don't know if I totally... I probably will believe that he hasn't been paid the entire purse, whatever the fuck it was.
Apparently it's millions.
Yeah, no, obviously it's millions, but I think he must have received some money already. Otherwise, he would have just like blatantly put out, Floyd owes me the full 35 mil.
Well, that's the only thing I'm curious about. I'm sure you're right. He's gotten whatever X amount. I don't know those numbers.
Yeah, like he must have been paid up front some. Oh, more than we make in our lifetime.
But yes, for him now to be blasting this on public media, and actually, as far as I could tell today, there wasn't a response in any form for Mayweather.
Well, he can barely read.
But yes, I think there's something there. But again, I don't know how much of this is clickbait building.
Yeah, I mean, there's 2 sides to this story. There might even be 3 sides between a third-party company that fucking paid for all this shit, right?
Not to mention, from last episode, this whole KSI mystery shit.
Yeah.
Guess what? They're not fighting.
Weird.
They came out with a new fucking water. They partnered on a water.
I hate my life.
It's prime.
These guys are going to make more money on bottles of water than we're going to see flow through our hands ever.
In our life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Between both of us.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, that's perfect. So that hurts my feelings a little bit. Let's move on from that one.
But we can afford a $70 bottle of whiskey.
Barely. Next time I come in, it's going to be a $15 Mickey.
That's okay.
Okay. So I'm going to say that was sports. So we're going to follow on with weird celebrities in sports. I just got you to watch the clip. Kodak Black apparently is a hockey fan. Did not know that.
Apparently.
He was spotted at a Florida Panthers game a few days ago.
When was the last time he was relevant?
Before he went to jail, I believe.
So that's why he's at a Florida Panthers game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So he was seen in a private box suite, allegedly.
I don't know if that's allegedly.
Well, I'll get into it. Allegedly having sex with a girl just blatantly bent over in the suite.
Yeah.
Literally 15 feet away from Florida Panthers GM, ex-Florida Panthers goalie Roberto Luongo. Like, they're all in the suite next door, and this young man is just giving it to whoever this lady is that is not his girlfriend.
And the funny thing is, like, it goes over a couple angles if you look this up. He's not necessarily guaranteed pants down to his ankles what he's doing, but this lady is fully exposed in this box, no hiding.
Yeah, you bet. But honestly, how hard is it to pull your dick out through a zipper?
That's what I mean. Like,
even if he's not pants around ankles.
I don't know if I should be disgusted and fearful for the families of that game, or just be like, props to you for not giving a fuck.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, no publicity is bad publicity, right?
The only thing I can say take away from all of that is kids stay away from drugs.
Yeah. So we're giving him flack for it right now, but his current girlfriend, who was not that lady, by the way, she was giving him apparently some flack for it the other day, understandably.
Oh, shit.
His defense was, oh, she was just like a private dancer. She was just twerking.
See, but that's funny because whoever had the close angle that got leaked there.
Yeah, the bodyguard in the fucking suite.
Guaranteed. So I could see his defense, but it's still just brutal.
I could see his defense, but...
You're a celebrity at a fucking hockey game. You're guaranteed to hit the Jumbotron at least once.
Yeah, you bet. And that was broadcast on the Jumbotron.
Oh my God.
Was that angle that we saw from like across the ice was him just having this girl just bent right over in the box. So good for him, I guess.
Does this lead off our last episode? Does the NHL fine them for anything for putting that on the Jumbotron?
I don't think the NHL will fine anybody. I do think Kodak Black will not be invited to any more NHL games.
No shit. Whoever he got that sweet ticket through, it's gone.
Yeah. Whoever sold him that is fucking fired for sure. So
I'm leaving it at that. Kids don't do drugs at hockey games.
Yeah, that's it. Search the clip. It's fucking hilarious. That's what I'm going to say. That honestly might be not safe for work, so do it at home.
Yes, be careful.
Now that kicks off. We're gonna blast right into this one. We're on the celebrity train. We're on the celebrity sex train. Drake having a little bit of legal problems right now. I'm gonna call it.
I don't even know if it is. I'm gonna throw this out. Hold on. It's not guaranteed. I looked this up today, hours ago.
Okay.
I will give the shout out. This was brought to my attention from our friend Robert.
Of course it was.
And I, of course, in my fashion, like, no way, I gotta fact check this.
Mm-hmm.
So, Drake is allegedly, there's nothing concrete on this portion of it, being sued
by an Instagram model
for putting hot sauce in his condom. Now, if anyone else, you're thinking, what the fuck happened there?
Yeah.
What it is, and then you read into this, Drake has had a bad history, one with women. Like, it's not a secret that he slides into DMs, so be it.
He's a shooter. That's all you gotta say. Yeah. He's a shooter.
And I don't blame the guy. Like, fuck it. Everyone's got to have fun.
Yep.
But the thing is, in the past, he's made shots of this and lyrics in his music. He honestly always has to look out for what he does with his condoms because people will try and milk them as the simplest way I can put them.
Yeah, that's like literal and figuratively the best explanation you give. So Drake goes to some sort of party. I don't know what the hell it was, but it was a party. Takes back this Instagram model. They smoke a little. They drink a little.
Hold on. I want to put in a disclaimer, too, because this is funny. It's from both sides, allegedly, the model and Drake, that he was very upfront about the boundaries.
Yeah, he wanted this to be consensual as hell.
Very consensual.
Yeah, he's doing it as safe for his image and his franchise as he can.
So the funny thing is, sorry, keep going.
So, yeah, so he takes her home. They smoke a little. They drink a little, whatever. They're both intoxicated, but they both ensure that this is extremely consensual. If you read the actual clip from her, she gives a very vivid description of his dick.
Yes, that is true.
I'm not going to repeat any of those words on this show.
Search it yourself.
This is a family show.
Please drink responsibly.
Yeah. And then she goes to describe the sex they had, whatever. He busts in the condom and he goes to the bathroom to take care of it. Whatever, as you do, right?
So as a $500 million celebrity,
Yeah.
how do you
or more.
guarantee that someone's not milking your condom?
Well, that's easy. You pour a bunch of Cholula in it.
Exactly.
So he takes it off, dumps a shitload of hot sauce in his condom, ties it up, throws it in the garbage. You don't want to put that in the toilet. It'll wreck your toilet. That makes sense to me.
Right. But the funny part is that's his song lyric in the past is he's flushing magnums like there's something.
Yeah.
So he's obviously, this is nothing new.
Yeah. He knows how to get rid of a condom. So this girl goes in after him, fishes it out, unties it, and dumps it in herself, essentially. And she described it as pouring hot lava in her cat.
Yep.
And
he
now
runs in, finds out what's happened.
Yeah, after the screaming.
Busts her. I don't know about you, but that's the whole evening gone.
Oh, yeah. I'm calling her probably not an Uber, probably a police car.
No shit. And now, again, this is the part I couldn't prove.
Yeah, this is alleged.
She is allegedly suing him.
Yeah, for
putting hot sauce in the condom.
Yeah, for bodily harm, I believe.
Yes.
That allegedly.
But the quote from her is that she on purpose went into the bathroom to fish the condom out to impregnate herself.
Yeah.
What judge in any sane fucking world is going to let her get away with that?
Unfortunately, with the whole feminist movement going on the last 3 years.
No, that is garbage.
It's not a crime. Why wouldn't you win?
The reason you wear a condom is for safe sex and avoidance of pregnancy. To go in there, grab that without his consent, and void that.
She did not do a single thing illegal. In the court of the law.
No. I agree with you. I'm sure that's not a law to pour someone's condom into yourself.
No,
but
it's
it
not.
should be.
Oh, 100% it should be. She should be fucking castrated.
That's what I mean.
Like,
I hope this hits even a jury. Preferably not female heavy.
No, yeah.
Whatever. Even if it was, I hope people with fucking
brain cells,
common sense see this and they're like, you're an idiot.
No, we're going to end up...
You should pay him.
We're going to end up with the only judge with the fucking blue hair.
Whatever the base rate U.S. adoption fee is, she should pay him.
What do you mean base rate? Those are fucking...
I don't know.
Those are top grade sperms. It's got to be more than base rate.
Yes, whatever your base rate celebrity sperm bank fee is.
By the sounds of it, he's got a decent size hammer, so that sperm's got to be worth more money. That's my guess.
The only thing I hope there is, like, out of anything that happened, like, let's play if it had. If she had got herself impregnated, this went to like, anything federal, like he fought this.
Yeah.
I at the very minimum at least hope that he would not have to support that. Like she's openly said she did that with like out consent.
If it goes that far, I'll guarantee he pays child support. That's just how fucked up our society is right now.
Not.
And like how far we're taking this.
We might get blasted by some, I'm not even going to label it rights community.
No, it'll be a left community. I will label it, and I'll be happy to have an honest sit-down conversation with anybody that thinks the opposite of us. Like, no yelling, because I don't want to deal with the feminists that think they're right because they're yelling. Like, that's stupid as fuck to me. But if you want to sit down and have an honest conversation, you can easily be featured on episode 16 or 17. We'll do a whole fucking episode about it. But what she did, borderline, it was wrong, it was immoral, and it should be illegal.
I agree. There should be consequences on her part, especially because it's coming to the light where she's so open about it.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, I did that.
Like, how do you take yourself seriously after that? I tried this, and guess what? I got burned.
Yeah. Weird that I ended up with a fucking raging infection for days and days.
You can only hope.
God. Now, at least she'll know what it's like to live with an itchy cunt for a while. Okay. On that, the NFL's kind of wrapping up.
It is.
So Tom Brady and Gronkowski made the news and spent a bunch of the Buccaneers' money. So that's good. I like hearing that.
Rightfully so. I've said this 100 times on this episode. I haven't been a Brady fan. And that's honestly, like, I'm living up. Seahawks issue, obviously, in the last few years.
Throwing on the 1 yard line.
I don't want to talk about it. That happened. Brady's growing on me, and this just helps. Like,
he's a man of the people.
People need to look up this clip. Just look Gronk, Brady, final game payday kind of thing.
Yeah.
And all it is Gronk hit one of his points that he got, a $500K payout.
2 of them. Hit them both.
No. But he hit one just after halftime.
Oh, yes. Sorry. Yeah.
And so they were getting into third quarter. They were winning. And the coach was like, I'm going to start playing third, fourth strings. I just want field time. Everyone gets on the field, kind of like you do. You have fun.
Yeah, he was going to pull Brady.
He was.
Yeah.
And and actually, Brady was sitting on the pine. He was riding it. Gronk came up to him. He's like, you know what? Like, I need one more
pass. Yeah, I need one more catch for $500,000.
And he's like, and then I get my paid. I get my bonus. He's like, I got you.
Yeah.
Literally his quote, I got you.
Yeah.
So he stands up. He's like, I'm going in next play. Goes in, plays a short, shitty pass to fucking Gronk.
Well, before that, the whole fucking exchange with the coach, as soon as Brady gets up and grabs his helmet, you can hear the coach kind of, you're not going in. He's like, you're not fucking taking me out. That's Brady's quote. You're not fucking taking me out. So then back to you. He fucking goes. They run this play.
Yeah, it's short. It's simple. I think Gronk only gets like 6 yards on it.
If that. It's just some stupid slant right to Gronk.
But then he hits his second point just after third quarter, I believe. Gets $1 million in bonuses for that game alone.
Yeah. Total yards and total catches over the season.
What was that? That was...
I don't know.
Oh, no, that wasn't even anything. Playoffs just starting now.
Yes, they'll be this week, I believe.
Right. So anyways, yes, he hit both bonuses. Brady went into March for him. Gronk gets off. He's like, everyone's like, oh, that was your million, right? Yeah, that's my million.
Yeah.
Everyone's
we going out
pumping,
tonight.
going
we
out.
going out tonight. Now, I heard this. I saw it, whatever. Allegedly, Brady didn't go to the party.
That doesn't surprise me.
No, it doesn't surprise
Honestly,
me either.
Like,
But
you look at him and Giselle, like, they turn down by 9. They don't go out anymore.
Yeah. I'm almost 45 years old. I'm a father. I got to go to bed. But it's nice to see because he does catch a lot of heat for, like, everybody saying, oh, it's Brady's team. Like, this is Brady's league, whatever. He still does like to keep his team happy. Like,
fucking look at him. He built his team the way he wanted.
Yeah.
That team gets along now other than Antonio Brown. But
well, he's not on the team anymore. It's okay.
That's what I mean. Like, if you're anyone, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Like, if you're riding the edge of that friend group, like, and I call it a friend group, but you know it's not.
Yeah,
That's
there's an inner circle
Yeah.
in all the teams.
And then it's like, Brady hits you up on whatever, text message, DM, bullshit. He's like, I'm going to bat for you. We're getting you on the team.
Yeah. It's like
Anything
okay.
like that, it's like, done.
Now, I know this is going to be sour for you, but we're going to go back to that Seahawks Super Bowl.
No, we're not.
I am. Interception on the 1 yard line seals the game. Malcolm Butler gets the interception. Tom Brady did get Super Bowl MVP. He won a car from that.
Don't care.
Woohoo for him. That's awesome.
Probably gave it to one of his kids.
No, he gave it to Malcolm Butler because he got that interception.
Okay.
So like he does try to keep his team happy. He does.
Well, it's no different when he started off on the Bucs. He took a pay cut. He got Gronk. He got a couple other players.
Yeah.
He, as far as I know, don't quote me on this, he took a severe pay cut from the Patriots. But he went there with the freedom of knowing he gets a very big say in the team that was going to come out. And look, at the last, 2 years have been unreal.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think the only person that is actually upset about all that happened with the roster changes and him picking his team.
Antonio Brown.
No, he was actually pretty content. But the only person that I heard was upset was Edelman.
Oh, really?
Because he didn't get the invite to go down to Tampa. So that's all I've really heard from that was just...
It's funny that you see that and like he pulled Gronk out of retirement.
Yeah, he pulled Gronk out of retirement, but one of the best receivers he's played with in a few years. I won't say ever because he's had very good receivers around him, but Edelman's a great receiver and he didn't get the fucking invite to Tampa.
But on our side of that looking in, it just shows that you have your inner circle and you have your team circle, right?
Yeah.
You got points, you knew you could rely on them. But on the social side of it, you probably... I can't say this, but my guess is he didn't quite meet that. You look at the interviews and the press that they do between Brady and Gronk, and like...
Oh, yeah,
they text each other every fucking day.
Yeah, 100%. They probably hang out more than they hang out with their wives.
Yeah.
Honestly. But that's good to see. I like seeing that shit. Century Cup just wrapped up, I believe.
We're gonna swing into golf there.
Yeah, because I know you love this guy.
Oh, my God. I've never touched much into Cam Smith. I've seen...
No, there's been no reason to, really. He's just kind of coming into the PGA scene, honestly. He's been in there for a while, but he's finally starting to win and compete.
Off the top of my head, I can't even name his sponsors.
No, me either. But he's starting to win and compete. I know that.
He is. And I watched day one of the Century Cup through legal television means.
Yeah, definitely didn't stream and pirate that. Carry
I
on.
watched a bit of the third, and then I kind of watched all the highlights.
Yeah.
And it focuses on him. It focuses on Morikawa, I think, and the third guy that I hate. That I hate so much I don't even remember him is Finau.
How do you hate Finau?
I can't stand the guy. Just the way he
Jesus
holds
Christ.
himself on the court. I don't like him more than like. I can't even think of some.
You know what? I'm over it. So Cam Smith wins, and you have a problem with this guy.
No, I don't. I have a problem with his mullet.
Oh, okay.
I don't have a problem with him.
Okay, I was wondering
What
why
I
you
was
put it
getting
on
there
here.
is I watched the highlights. He played an awesome round.
Yeah, he played great all
He
weekend.
deserved it.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is like the way we golf, like I call it Bush League golf. We're getting better, but we have a blast. Who cares?
Very rarely do we play around sober. We shoot 90 to 110 every fucking week.
Even on our best rounds, score comes second to having fun.
Absolutely. 100%.
And when you watch Cam Smith golf, it feels like the same thing.
Yeah, he looks like he's having a blast.
So then to watch him burn through all this, get to day 3, win it all, it's like, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I do like seeing that. And I think seeing these young guys coming into the game that are just having fucking fun is awesome.
I agree.
It's like I follow a lot of aspiring pros, I'm going to call on TikTok. Like one that really comes to mind, Mac Boucher.
Yeah.
All he does is hit like sling cuts or giant hook draws. Like he tries to play the game as like Jesus, what do you call it? As not fundamentally as possible. Really is what he does. He'll try and hit 330-yard sling 4-irons just because he can. Like he's just out there to have fun. But he's a great golfer.
The thing is like with that, I get it. You're out there having a blast. You're not John Daly drinking.
No,
I'm sure you get fined for that now.
John
Or
Daly
not
couldn't
even
drink
allowed.
either. He was not allowed to drink when
I
he
know
was on
he
the
wasn't
course.
allowed, but guess what? When you tee off a fucking beer can, where'd that beer go? It wasn't full.
That was private rounds. That was not on tour.
Right.
Most of the time.
Yeah, there's definitely highlights of that on tour.
But I think it is great for the game. I like seeing it.
Because as for anyone that doesn't know, that really kicks off our 2022 season.
Yeah, that was kind of the first tour or weekend.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, and they did really well. They had fans. COVID didn't screw it as much. It's a little looser in the US, but like for anyone that doesn't know, in Western Canada, we're getting punched hard by COVID right now. Anyways, so that
we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, I'm not going to dive into it, but that went well for them. It's good to see. And just watching that as the season starter, I didn't get to watch it all, but it gets me excited.
Yeah, I'm super stoked for what this season has. We've already kind of touched on the DeChambeau effect on golf, like hit it harder, hit it longer, whatever. And now I think we're kind of coming into, I'm going to call it a less professional era, but it looks like more fun. Like you got guys wearing hoodies on course. You got guys like they're trying to wear shorts at these kind of events, like because you're not supposed to at the majors or whatever. You're supposed to be in pants and everything, all that shit. But you have guys wearing shorts at these kind of events or at your charity events. Like the game's becoming looser, and I love that, especially for like you and I.
But I think that goes with what they've been saying, how they're pushing. They're trying to make golf less snobby.
Yeah, I love it.
And I think that's the best way they're doing it so far.
It's awesome on tour because you kind of relate more to these guys. Right, honestly.
So with that exact word, you know how we pushed hard, Maple Leafs, Amazon Prime,
the
F1
all or nothing
Netflix
thing. Yeah.
So now officially the PGA has signed on with Netflix.
I did see that. They're doing a docu-series. I didn't see the list though.
Okay, so the list right off the bat here for big names that have signed on: Jordan Spieth,
Okay.
Morikawa,
Okay.
Tommy Fleetwood,
Okay.
Victor Hovland,
Yep.
Ian Poulter,
Kind of everything I've watched them.
Ricky Fowler,
Interesting.
Brooks,
Not surprising.
Tony Finau,
The second coming of Black Jesus.
yeah, Cameron Champ,
Okay.
Xander,
Shoffley.
yeah, not trying the last name, I suck at it.
Okay.
Justin Thomas,
Okay.
Bubba Watson,
Okay.
Max Homa,
Jesus. Okay.
and Matt Fitzpatrick right now.
So you've got three very good golfers right now
Yep.
in Spieth, JT, and Morikawa.
Yep.
You've got two, I would say, older guys that have been great in Bubba and Ricky.
Yep.
Ricky's not old, but he's been on the tour for a while.
And then you have everyone from the niche though, like Tommy, Tony, Brooks after the match crap, like Xander. There's a lot there.
Yeah. I mean, aside from Brooks and Finau, essentially all the other guys you just named, they still compete in like the smaller tournaments. Like I know Fleetwood still competes in some Euro Tour tournaments.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of guys.
Rory though.
Well, Rory sucks right now. But there's a lot of those guys that they're on the tour, but they're barely on the tour. And I think that's going to be really good for their look, them coming into this season. Like, I think more people are going to start supporting these guys because they are smaller name golfers, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, yes, they're on tour, but they're not Bryson, Phil, Tiger,
but that's what I'm
Rory.
curious. Out of that whole list, honestly, I was most surprised not to see Bryson.
I saw him put out a little release, though, on why he's not there, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so he did touch on this. I think it was yesterday the day before. I can't remember. But he did touch on this, saying that he was approached by them, and he actually turned it down because he wants to give that spotlight to somebody else. Like,
I don't agree with that.
I think that's a publicity stunt.
He needs to build his brand while he has a shot. He's not as good as Tiger was. So use everything to your advantage.
No, but he does already have a huge social media following. He's got his YouTube channel. He is the long drive king of the tour right now. Like, he's got a lot of shit going for him that isn't.
But he's also got the
related.
bad reputation of when he has an off day on the tour, he tanks.
Well, yeah.
I think he made the cut every shot he could because he had to fly back for the one he thought he didn't make.
Yeah.
But short of that, he makes the cut, and that's the last you hear of it.
Yeah, he's like a top 30.
Yeah.
Yeah. But his social media is bigger than all those guys you mentioned. And I think that's why he passed it up. Honestly. Well, that's at least his excuse for it.
I just find it funny that he wouldn't take even... And that's the thing. I hope this series comes out and you see little cameos. Something like him, a little 5-minute interview with Tiger.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. Like, how do you feel about Fleetwood? Like, how's he doing? And then you'll have like these real pros react. I think you will see that.
I hope so.
This is one thing I'll actually watch.
Yeah.
This is one thing I'll actually watch. I know I say that, but like, I'm actually interested in this one, so I'm pretty jazzed about that.
I agree.
We're finally wrapping up sports on this next one. We've been at it for 45 fucking minutes. Shaun White, I think everybody that kind of knows the Olympics at least knows who Shaun White is.
You didn't even have to. I don't even know how he got to, but he just did.
Well, he's one of the greatest snowboarding athletes ever, honestly.
Yes, I'll give you that.
So he has said now, this might have been over the last weekend, I believe.
I think it's a little older than that.
We might have even missed it last week. I don't even remember. But he's announced that Beijing 2020 is going to be his last run.
If he shows.
Yeah. He's not even sure if he's going to be there, but if he does, it will be his last real showing for a professional snowboarding career.
Yeah, that is his Olympic retirement.
Yeah, Olympic retirement. I would imagine it would be his X Games, everything else. I'm pretty sure he's already retired from X Games, honestly.
Yeah, I'm not even sure.
But this is probably the last we're going to see of Shaun White other than a coach or a face in the crowd or whatever.
I don't know. I could see him come back as a coach, some next prodigy, and be like, oh, look, Shaun White's coaching him.
Yeah, exactly. I think that will happen. But
my only thing with Shaun White is...
apparently he's a douchebag.
That's what I mean. I give him no doubt that he is one of the best athletes of his sport, period. Even in watching it, you fathom that.
Yeah, you can see that he is the best, and he has been the best for a while.
And a guy that can dual sport. I think he won silver multiples back-to-backs in skateboarding and shit.
Yeah, he's a very good athlete. Like, he's an athlete.
Very talented on a board. No questions asked. He has had, and again, I've never met the guy. I've never talked to the guy.
Yeah, we're speaking out of our ass every time we comment on a celebrity.
So I can't mention to this, but he has a bad reputation of being an arrogant dick.
Yeah, I've heard that too, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, aside from what you see on interviews and stuff, apparently, I think I saw it was on a Reddit thread maybe a while ago, but it was kind of like, waiter's perspective, like, oh, what celebrities have you met while waiting tables? It's like, oh, I met Shaun White once, and he was a huge pompous dick and then didn't even tip. It's like, oh, yikes.
And the funny thing is, he's played a couple movies where he plays into that role more, and then you hear these reviews come out, and they're like, no, that's him in real life.
Yeah, that's on par. Yeah, I totally forgot. I have seen him in a couple movies now. So this is weird because I don't really follow the Olympics. I mean, I used to kind of when I was in school, like actually playing sports.
See, I always liked the Olympics.
Yeah, I do too. But I think we're finally coming into, unfortunately, the athletes that you and I grew up with.
Oh, yeah. I can't recognize many people.
They're leaving. Like, Shaun White's leaving. We got a lot of these NHL guys that we grew up with. They're getting old. A lot of them have already retired. Sid and Novi are getting old.
Yep.
The Olympics look fucking weird now for me because Phelps is gone.
Even Summer Phelps is gone. Usain Bolt retired.
Yeah. Like, I could probably name 4 Olympic athletes right now.
See, and I can think of one off the top of my head. I can't remember his name, though. It's the Canadian sprinter.
Yeah, DeGrasse.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the one I got.
And then short of that, it's like hockey players.
Yeah, which aren't even allowed to go this year. So I don't even want to say this because I recently turned fucking 23. But watching the Olympics makes me feel like I'm...
Is that actually how old you are?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm going to turn 24 in 6 months. Yeah.
Okay, no, that's right.
Yeah, so it hurts to say, but watching the Olympics is like, holy fuck, where's everybody I grew up with? But that was only like 10 years ago.
Man, and that's bad to say because I even think back, like you probably know it even, but my favorite fucking Canucks team being a BC guy was like back when Naslin, Jovanovski, Bertuzzi.
That was like the first couple of years that I ever watched hockey, I think.
And that was forever ago now.
I know. Well, it really wasn't, though. What was it, 15? Maybe closer to 20?
12?
Was it?
I was 12, so...
Yeah, so about 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it's really not that long ago, but it's like, holy shit, where did these guys go?
Anyone listening that's older than us, or just like these guys?
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. We got one 45-year-old father, I'm sure, that watches this, and he's like, these kids are fucking idiots. But I want to see Shaun White there. That's kind of the end of my statement on that. And I want to see him not do well because I hear he's a douchebag, but I like that he's still there.
That's what I mean. I watched his 4 years. It might have been 8 years ago. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, because I don't think he went to the last one.
Triple or quadruple cork into this. Broke all those world records. I watched it. I was like, yeah, that was fucking awesome.
Yeah. He is great at his sport, but I just don't know him personally enough to really support him after the stories I've heard.
Yeah, he wouldn't get my Twitch sub by any means.
No, absolutely not. No, I saved that for T-Pain.
Oh my God, I don't even want to talk about that.
We're talking about it next week. Don't worry.
Oh, there is. Oh, actually, a little side note. Did you see who got named captain for the All-Star game
for
NHL?
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Both for their individual teams, Matthews and McDavid.
I hate this fucking. This is what I mean about getting old, right? Like we are the same. Like I'm the same age as these guys.
Yeah,
and it's like I don't want either of them to be captains because it's like, oh, these are fucking kids. But no, they've been in the league for like 5 years.
Yeah, but you know what? I want the cherry on top of that. I want JB to ref it.
So we touched on Twitch there a second ago. You got something on the list here. Yeah.
For anyone that didn't pick that up, we're skipping the subject.
Yeah. Pokimane got banned?
Again.
Yeah, again.
So in our last episode, we touched on she got her little TV series or whichever. Yeah. She got her TV ban. It was like a 1-day ban, something like that.
Yeah, for the anime incident.
So the same thing happened.
Nice. What an idiot.
But the way that it got labeled when it first happened, I think this was 4 days ago. She got like permabanned as it was labeled.
So like Monday, basically.
Yeah. Permaban, it came out. The whole community was shook. Pokimane got fucked up again watching TV. I don't even know what the content was. Yeah. I don't know if it was the same mess up or if it was just copyright issues. She got banned.
Okay.
She finished her episode. It went down. And the way it hit her Twitter, she woke up to like a permaban. And then I left it at that. I put it on our topic list. I was like, oh my gosh, she's an idiot.
Well, you're not above the rules.
And then, so Wednesday night or Thursday morning, I believe she was unbanned already.
Yeah, I think Wednesday night I saw her on Watching more TV.
Yeah. So I don't know what's going on there. But to me, if you're riding the line on these bands, you're putting, honestly, for them, their livelihood on the line. Why ride the fucking thin wire?
I think you see two categories. Well, really, there's three categories of people on Twitch, but I'm going to focus on two, which are your big name people. Like,
Amaranth.
well, hang on now. You have your huge list of big name streamers.
Walt Tyler, apparently.
And you've got the section of streamers that are, I won't say intelligent, but they follow the rules. They do things properly. Like, they're not idiots.
I don't think anyone in that list actually does that because they always get burned.
No, but I'm thinking like guys like Nick Merckx. I haven't seen him be banned. I haven't seen him get into legal trouble or anything.
No, but he's like the face of everything.
Yeah, but that's what I mean.
He's probably coached daily.
But that's what I mean. You have, and then on the other side of
definitely has
this,
a Discord server where they're like, say this, don't say this.
absolutely, 100%. But apparently, Pokemon should have one too.
Apparently.
Is the other side of the coin I'm getting to? Arguably, they are the same size streamers. They both average whatever 30,000, 20,000. I don't care.
Yeah, I can honestly say I follow Pokemon, but I don't pay attention to that.
I think Nick's been around 20K. I think Pokey's been around 20K. Whatever.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Nick get banned in the last 5 years. I've seen Pokemon get banned twice in the last month.
Last week almost, yeah.
So I think we're kind of like there's a huge divide between streamers that show a
But
borderline
the funny thing is, like, for
intelligence.
Pokemon's ban, is that it's more along like copyright slip stuff, where she's been banned more in the last month than fucking Amaranth.
Amaranth is clean now. She plays her PS5. She played a little bit of Minecraft yesterday.
I tried watching some Minecraft. I don't even know what that was. I couldn't tell what they were doing in the server. There was no point to it. It was just dumb.
It's a high pixel server. She plays
just had
on.
her tits out.
It's mini games for Minecraft, and she commentates what she plays.
You know what? She should do that from her fucking gas station.
That was a tax fraud thing that's not actually to manage.
You're right. Apparently the value of it's gone up.
No shit. They probably got her face plastered all over the bitch. Be like, look who owns this.
Well, the most recent behind the scenes, whatever alleged document that have come to light is it was a $10 million purchase.
She must have got one hell of a fucking tax break. To hear that happened in Canada, because it is a Canadian gas station company, makes me absolutely fucking ashamed that I have to pay taxes at all.
Yeah, I won't lie. I would rather get stranded than buy gas from there.
No, not me.
Yeah.
Good Lord. I'd get her to sign my gas flap. Fuck. That sounds like a dirty joke, but really I would just hand her a Sharpie and be like, hey, my truck's a white one on pump 5. Thanks. I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, but you'd be the closet guy. Sign the inside.
Yeah, please. Right on the headliner, right above where I sit. Thanks.
That's what I mean. Twitch, you watch it more. Like, I've been watching more YouTube. Courage, Ninja, no, not Ninja. Courage, Tim, Doc. I've been watching a lot more YouTube, and you just hear about more and more like Twitch drama.
Yeah, like
that's what it's
stories.
becoming. It's like the shitty high school niche. That's the fucking the drama shit show.
Yeah, it's clicky. I think it's not a whole lot of intelligent folk. Like, you do have very intelligent streamers. Like Asmongold seems like a really intelligent guy. But then you also have complete fucking idiots that just get handed millions of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's usually what we talk about, because it's always like, oh, look who got banned, or look who slipped up and did this. We never talk about the good success stories. So, to end on it, though, you think Pokey gets one more chance or two more?
I think she's so tied into Twitch. She could get 5 more like Amaranth, and they'll be like, this is how we have to come up about it.
Yeah.
You might have to do a public apology. She's not going to get permaban.
Kind of a too big to fail thing.
Yeah.
That we thought Doc was.
I don't know. If you follow Doc's resolution, it sounds like he had quite the leg to stand on. I expect Doc back.
Yeah, me too, honestly. And
the more you hear about it, he doesn't shit talk YouTube, but he doesn't like it.
No, he doesn't like it at all. He would much rather be with the purple snake. Unfortunately, he got fucked.
Yeah.
Well, or he fucked them. We don't know. But whatever.
Because it's the same side note. I've talked to you in this past. We're not going to touch on it. One of the old LOL streamers I watched, Phantom Lord.
Yeah.
Same thing kind of happened to him.
Yeah.
He won his lawsuit. It's in post lawsuit crap. They're figuring out how the payouts
Yeah, they're doing
work.
numbers and everything.
But he won that, so I'm really curious to see what happens with Doc.
I would love to see Doc win, just because I like Doc. I mean, he's had his drama, like with his wife and everything. Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I didn't
Everybody.
know about that until relatively recently either.
Yeah, I mean, everybody has their own shit going on, but I do like him as a personality, and I think now he handles himself pretty professionally.
I agree. Honestly, standalone personality, he's probably one of my favorites.
Yeah, absolutely. Not even as the Doc, like even as Guy, he seems like a good guy.
Yeah. You watch the clips where he gets caught like out of character and shit. It's hilarious.
Or like I've seen tweets from his wife and shit. It's like he's got his daughter under the desk painting his toenails because she needs to practice.
Did you see his
I love that
recent
shit.
one, the clip? His wife donos.
No.
It's like, Doc, you need to shut the fuck up. Or it's like Mrs. Doc or something.
Mrs. Disrespect or something.
Like that. Donates. Like, you need to shut the fuck up because your daughter's trying to sleep and you're being too loud.
That's awesome.
And he just like freezes. He's like,
oh shit.
I'm sorry.
That's awesome. I haven't seen that clip yet. That's fucking hilarious.
It's like, oh my god.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure Tim's had the same shit though. His wife.
Oh yeah, I've seen the clip. Tim like gets a call after he freaks out and he's like, "Oh shit, I just woke Brew. I gotta go. I'll be right back."
Yeah.
It's like, okay, fair enough. Brew's always gonna be a part of that stream though. He'll take the reins. Tim the Tapman Jr.
Yeah, he'll be the one running around buck naked in the background. That's Tim's next band.
Oh, 100%. It'll be his kid fucking sprinting through the back naked. Absolutely.
So I'm gonna end it off here because we have some hardware stuff we're not gonna get to today. And we might actually pause/edit this. Did you see? So League of Legends just started its newest season, like most of the other games right now.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah,
Have you seen the cinematic?
I haven't.
So you've seen pieces of Arcane. You see how they animate it.
Yep.
Obviously, Arcane on Netflix was a huge hit.
Yep.
So League came out with a cinematic for this season, and it's fucking awesome.
I thought you were gonna say awful.
No.
Okay.
I
was like, oh.
Every League graphic like consecutively gets a little bit better and better and better.
Yeah.
And then Arcane happened, and now this happened. And you've played League. You know, it's kind of fun. It's hard to get into. It's a lot.
It's something you got to put the time in.
But this, honestly, is cinematic. I can't say unbiased because I've been a, 10-year League player now.
Yeah, you're huge.
It gets you amped.
You know what? I like hearing that because I was a little worried after the Netflix series that they were just going to kind of sell out a little bit, focus on the TV show.
Hold on. I'm going to watch this right now.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ, that goes hard.
For a game trailer.
So I'll probably be re-downloading League tomorrow just because there's only one way to put it. You can only get so erect by a video game, but holy shit.
Right?
Oh, I got chills, man.
It comes out so nice. Like, it's fucking awesome.
That goes hard as fuck, honestly. Like, you got very peaceful classical music with beautiful voices in the back, but holy shit does that go hard.
And, like, we're watching it not on the most optimal, but graphically, it's fucking awesome.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
So for anyone that hasn't seen it, we're going to leave it at that. Watch up the season...
It's called The Call.
Season 2022, The Call.
Yeah.
League of Legends cinematic trailer.
We'll
Just
link
watch
it. We're going to link it for sure because that is fucking nuts.
Got you jazzed.
I fucking hate the game, but man, I want to play it. I'm so bad at it. Like, I fucking hate putting the time in, but watching something like that is just... Whew.
That's what I mean. They hit everything perfectly to the fact like, fuck, I know I suck at this game. It doesn't look like that.
No, it doesn't look like that at all.
Fuck, do I want to play it?
I like how they kind of play because you always know, like when you look at the League roster, it's like you know that you have like your good champs and like your evil champs. Like you can easily decipher those.
Mm-hmm.
And they definitely play to that in the cinematic.
Well, and again, I know you're newer to this, but like...
But there's still they use characters you recognize.
They do. But that's the thing. When you deep dive into League, and Arcane touched on this.
Yeah, into the lore and everything.
There's such an amount of lore to that game. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. Like, I think this...
Every character is like a 4-page write-up.
I think this, like for you, obviously as a hardcore, this hits hard.
I saw this same thing. I installed afterwards.
Yeah. So you're a hardcore, I'd say. This hits hard. I understand the game and have played it. It still fucking hits hard. Like, that's where I'm going to put it. Like, watching this kind of shit, I love to see that they got the Netflix money. Because that's what they did. They got the Netflix money. They got the Netflix animation. And they fucking buried it right back in the game.
My big thing that I hope one day is we see something, different characters, different storyline, but a Netflix animated come out in that graphic quality.
I'd probably have to quit my job. I would just become a collector of this shit and just watch it all the time.
Like, it's so sick. It's no different than, like, we had a full-blown show come out with the Blizzard quality cinematics.
Even 20 years ago, Blizzard cinematics were unreal. Like, whatever. Blizzard as a company, we won't touch on it. Blizzard as a cinematic maker, one of my top 5.
Yeah, unreal.
Fucking unbelievable.
But so that's what I'm stressing to people. If you've ever played League, if you've ever considered League, watch this. Guess what? You're going to download, you're going to play it, you're going to hate it after your first few games.
Oh, yeah, you'll probably play for 20 minutes.
But the trailer does, honestly, everything a trailer's supposed to.
I might watch this again before hockey just to get me fucking ripped and ready to go.
That's what I mean. You come into this, you're like, it's almost just more motivating than anything. You don't even have to play the game. It's like, I'm fucking pumped.
Yeah. It's like, I know you hear the speeches in like the old war movies and stuff. It's like, oh, yeah, that's cool. But I can watch those deep blue eyes beat the fuck out of a polar bear any day of the week, and I'd be fucking 3/4 of the way ready to go.
Okay, so the gist of the point, look up the League trailer, but I'm going to bring this all the way around now.
Jesus
Bailey
Christ.
finished his way before me. I'm just about done mine.
Oh, the Skrewball.
Final touch on the Skrewball.
I fucking love it, man. This makes me want to get hammered. Like, that's the kind of drink it is.
Know.
Like, it makes me absolutely want to overdo it. I probably am going to overdo it, to be honest. I'm planning on getting some beers now. I didn't plan on it, but we're definitely getting beers before hockey now.
Fair enough. We got to go.
Yeah. But I love it. If I ever find it again, I will probably buy numerous bottles of it.
I agree. Like, if you see that before I do, buy it and I'll pay you. I don't care.
Yeah, because it is great. It's not something I drink in the winter or in the summer.
I agree.
Honestly, it's the same as a spice box. Like, it's something, it's cold out.
Our whole
unwind.
summer liquor palette's going to be way different.
There's going to be a lot of vodkas, a lot of tequilas.
A lot of tequila, yeah. Like I said, live from the dock.
I'm so fucking excited to be doing shows on the dock, man. I don't think we've touched on that on the show.
I think we might have mentioned it, but yeah, we'll be live from the dock. We're going to leave it at that.
Yeah. So kind of wrapping up this episode, we didn't get everything that we wanted done. We did touch on it last week. We were going to do our top 25 of all time.
Right.
There was just so much that happened this week.
There was. And that's what I mean. I'm excited that we get the content and the timeline out of this. That we like, it's like, wow. Before we struggled to fill our time, and now we have to carry shit over.
Yeah, it's like, oh, that was already an hour and a half? Okay. Like, we're only at an hour, but we could easily go another hour.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly. A lot's happened this week. I'm done my top 25. I don't know if you've started yours.
No, I didn't.
Okay. I'm done mine already. I think you're going to hate it.
Really?
Yeah, I do. I really do. I think a lot of people are going to hate it too.
Give me one title in all of it that you think I'll just hate.
No, because I think if I just gave you one off the top 25, you'd be like, whatever. Now, if you said, give me one of your top...
One of the top 10.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you said, give me one of your top 5 or so, then you'd probably...
Top 10. We won't ruin anything. Give me your 7.
My 7. Okay, where am I? So I got... Hey, I got to count this out. Sorry. So we got... Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, the first one.
A 7.
That's 7.
Okay, I won't even judge. I'm intrigued now.
Yeah, you're gonna judge when you hear the 6 in front of it, but as a top 7, that's where I'm at.
For anyone that's older or doesn't give a fuck about gaming, we're talking about games.
Yeah. Top 25 games of all time. So this will be not even necessarily games that we grew up on, but like, I'll be honest, I didn't even put Tetris on my list because I fucking hate it. Like, it did not make my top 25.
It will for me, and it'll be the mobile version.
Okay, that's fair. I still hate it, so
just to kill time.
Yeah.
But with that, I'm taking the lead on the fucking wind down. We're episode 15, Skrewball whiskey. It was delicious. We talked our fucking faces off, but guess what? We have to cut it short. We have fucking hockey to get to.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Again.
we have to get beers.
Again.
Yeah.
But honestly, we're having so much fucking fun with this show, guys. Like I said at the beginning of this episode, we're already 15 episodes in.
Yeah, consecutively.
Yeah, we have not missed one. Next week will be 4 straight months.
Yeah.
Honestly. We're having a ton of fucking fun. We're getting feedback from you guys. We're seeing guys on our Discord.
This is our donation to you. We've said it. We're hemorrhaging money on this. We enjoy it.
Don't say that. Your wife listens to the show.
Care.
But yeah, like this, we'll be honest, we're not making a fucking dime off this show, but we're having so much fun.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Like, and again, we're not going to plug him this and that right now on this episode. We're having fun. Just let us know if you're having fun listening to us. That's all we want to know.
We want honest reviews. If you guys think this show sucks, but you come back every week thinking it'll get better, it won't. But thanks for coming back every week.
Joke's on you.
All right, guys. We appreciate everybody hanging out every week. Check the Discord. Check our link tree. Follow our socials. We have tweeted 2 weeks consecutively in a row.
I think we missed everything on our last episode.
Whatever. We've still tweeted 2 weeks in a row. So we're getting better, that's for sure. That's all I'm going to say. Appreciate everybody hanging out. That's kind of it. That's all. Caleb will end it.
Yeah, until next time, guys. Enjoy.
Peace out, guys.
Bye.